Just before 6:30 here in Wichita, police were dispatched to the 6800 block of West 13th Street. That's near Sedgwick County Park. Police say two teenagers were crossing the street when a driver hit one of them. They say witnesses stopped to help and perform CPR. The teen was taken to the hospital where they later died. Police say the driver was not speeding and that drugs and alcohol were not a factor.
That's been looked into, and that's one of the first things we do look into, and it was not a factor.
Police say they're still investigating the crash. We'll provide more information once that becomes available.